couldn't have really got off to a much better start in Holland. It's day one today, really, of our gig run that we're going to be doing. And tonight we're playing in Rotterdam, but we're here right now in the most wonderful, amazing studio that, as travelling seems to do, it has this strange tendency of meeting the right people at the right time. And yesterday happened to be one of those occasions where I was just at a train station having a pint, met this guy. Turns out he runs this, or has this studio space. It's mind-blowing. So yeah, here we are preparing for our run of dates across Holland. Today marks 7 weeks on the road exactly, and coincidentally it also marks 7 days into our little stretch in and around the Netherlands. We started up in Rotterdam at a hostel called Annie in Hakien, which was a really cool experience, and another different scenario or type of gig to put under my belt, which was really nice. Really nice atmosphere, really cool people, everyone's got a cool story to tell, so hostels I love. And then following on from Rotterdam, we then headed south to Eindhoven, which saw us play at a really cool cafe called Bean Brothers Cafe. Go and check it out if you're in Eindhoven. So following on from Eindhoven, we then headed to a place called Haag's Pop Centrum in The Hague, or Den Haag, and spent 2 days solidly practicing in a sweatbox. And I guess now the payoff is that we're out of the sweatbox and we're in a place called, I'm going to try and pronounce it properly, Scheveningen, which is like 10 minutes up the road from Den Haag. And we're playing at a really cool hostel tonight called Your Place. And tonight marks the first gig in a run of about 5 in the next week. So it looks like it's going to get pretty busy and pretty fun. Last day in Amsterdam, and in Holland for that matter, was an absolute nightmare. Aside from playing a 20-minute set at a more sort of intimate venue called De Nieuwe Anita. And that was really cool because I ditched all the looping and ditched all the fancy gear and all the fancy tricks and just went with my voice and my guitar. So I was really grateful for that experience. But yeah, it was the journey back and forth to that venue that really tested our patience. So we left our campsite at like about 7. We arrived at the venue at 9, didn't have time to eat, then had to go and play straight away pretty much. But it was a journey back that really rubbed salt into the wounds, because basically we missed the last metro, which meant that we had to go and search out a bus stop. That took an hour walking around Amsterdam. Got on the night bus and then we headed into the middle of nowhere, got off at the wrong stop, of course, it was one of those days, and then had to walk along a motorway and all sorts of stuff for at least another hour. And eventually got back to our van at about 3 in the morning. So we essentially had a 7 or 8 hour round trip for a 20-minute set. So that sucked. But that said, still super grateful for all the other wonderful days and experiences we've had in Holland. So yeah, really looking forward to coming back.